So the scrotum, cremaster muscle.
Kind of rusty colored stuff. So
Test.
that's the left.
Okay. And that would be
The right testis.
So if you are you gonna flag this? Would that be just the muscle?
Cremaster muscle.
Okay. Epididymis.
Right epididymis.
Let's start from the capsule. Let's start from the
Head, body, and tail.
Cross.
Okay.
Bowman's capsule would be proximal.
Vas deferens.
Either one, left or right, as soon as they clear where you've got the, when you've got the spermatic cord where you can see the blood vessels, they're either going up or down, so right behind it. And there's the other one. So they're right there.
Okay. So the spermatic cord is on this side.
Yeah, the right spermatic cord is visible.
Right and left ureter. Those little
Oh,
nubs.
they're really short on this guy, yeah, coming straight in.
We don't need fundus, right? Of
Correct.
bladder.
Just bladder.
So we just need
And detrusor muscle. Yeah. So it, of course, you have to see when it's open,
Okay.
the muscle of the bladder.
So if you flag the outside, it would be bladder and
Just
the
urinary
inside.
bladder, and the dead end side would be just urinary bladder, but there would be the detrusor muscle.
Okay. And the orifice of right and left ureter.
So the orifice of the left is there, and the right is there.
Across. Yeah, those are the.
And then the trigone is the
That tissue in between them.
and then urethra,
And this is the.
So you start with
prostatic,
prostatic urethra,
membranous
membranous urethra. Basically is right at the end of the prostate until you get into this spongy with the blue stuff on this model. So it's really tiny right there. It's the membranous, then you go into the spongy urethra that goes through the penis too.
Okay. And then the penis, the body glands,
Body glands.
right and left corpus cavernosum.
I can turn them toward you, and it's where my fingers were, but so that with the kind of little blocked up bundles of tissue, caverns are what they're called, and then that purpler stuff is going to be the spongy with the spongy urethra going through it, and it turns itself inside out to form the glands in the penis.
And then the
Bulbocavernosus muscle.
No, descending would be.
Let me put that back together. Put this guy back together.
This would, according to.
And I'm actually going to do the ischiocavernosus first. So these two going at angles are the ischiocavernosus. They'd attach back here to the ischium. So don't forget left and right. And then this one, where the fibers go that way, is going to be the bulbocavernosus. So this one's wrapping kind of around the corpus spongiosum. So these guys help expel the last drop of urine and the semen, whereas these two that reach out and attach to the ischium help maintain an erection. The ischiocavernosus help maintain an erection.
Prostate gland.
It's the big purple guy. So there's the back of it, and then the inside, of course, is right there.
It's supposed to be like this. I mean, here,
Right and left seminal vesicle.
They sit over the back, so that one's
this is going.
it's your guys' right and
Right.
left now, but it's not. It's cut basically away, so you can see inside what it looks like, and that one's intact. The left is intact.
And then the right bulbo-urethral canal or
Cowper's gland is what you want to call it. It's right there.
And one goes up.
So it empties to the into the urethra, basically right where it shifts from membranous into spongy. It's right where it's going to empty.
Proximal.
vas deferens.
We did those again. They're over
The big one.
the go wrap around behind the bladder and stuff.
Ampulla of vas deferens.
Cross off just vas deferens is a little.
Ejaculatory duct.
Comes out of the seminal vesicles at an angle and joins the prostatic urethra. So the vesicles back there, and then on this model, this guy gives you the entire length of it. Okay, and joining, and the prostatic comes out of the bladder. and then goes through the prostate gland. So straight out of the bladder is prostatic, and then that joins the ejaculatory duct, joins it.
And then membranous urethra.
It's just that little piece right in, kind of in front of Cowper's gland, so right about there is all. Here, yeah. So right about there, and then the spongy starts and goes all the way up the penis.
Pubic symphysis.
Is going to be blue guy, either side, that's the cartilage.
And anus.
So well, you got the rectum and anus on this guy, so the rectum up there, and then the anus right there. Is that it?
Okay, we've already done cremaster. We've done scrotum, cremaster, testis. Tunica albuginea.
Cross that one off.
And
It adheres to the testis, but this cutaway part right there's the letter. So that part would cover all of that and be under the
Okay.
cremaster. Okay.
And then tunica vaginalis.
That's the tunica vaginalis. Albuginea, get rid of. Vaginalis, you keep. So that's tunica
C.
right, tunica vaginalis.
And then epididymis. And then head,
Right
body, and
epididymis,
tail.
no.
No.
Just epididymis.
Vas deferens we have already covered.
Yep. So, of course, this side's right, that side's left.
And spermatic cord we've already covered.
Yep, so right spermatic cord and the left is covered up by cremaster.
Right and left ureter.
The little bitty guys. And the other model, they are longer.
Urinary bladder. We don't need fundus, right?
Yep, just the trusor muscle.
And then orifice of right and left.
We did
ureter.
those. Because remember, the only difference between those two models is the rectum and the anus. That's it.
So we've already covered the rest of this.
Yep. So once the other one's hard to pry off, but once